Archangel Michael says, finally, you opened this special message sent by God. My child, if you skip this, you will cry, and your door of blessing will close forever. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael speaks to you now, reminding you that you are not merely reading words. Your soul has been guided to this moment by a divine force. There are no coincidences, no mistakes. What you feel stirring in your heart, deep within your chest, is your spirit awakening because the time has finally come. Michael reveals that there are only 2 hours left, 2 hours before a significant spiritual revelation that will transform everything. 2 hours before something that has been hidden behind layers of illusion crashes into your reality. God commands that this truth be unveiled now because your spirit has something profound it has longed to reveal to you. You know this person. You have trusted them. But what they are concealing could have shattered you if not for God's intervention today. That is why you are here, why you couldn't find peace, and why you sensed something was amiss. Your spirit has been silently crying out, and now it will speak, not in fear or panic, but in divine power. Your higher self knows what your human self has tried to forget, but there is no more time to ignore it. The hourglass is nearly empty. God is shining His eternal light on the one you believed was safe, the one who played their role so convincingly, the one who got too close, cloaking themselves in your trust. Now, God is exposing this individual. The tremors in your soul are not anxiety, they are revelation. Your spirit is responding to the truth, and heaven is opening scrolls that have been sealed for this very moment. You have felt things in your body that you couldn't comprehend. There were moments of self-doubt because of how this person made you feel. But no more. Now is the time for clarity. God has decreed that your spiritual eyes be opened. You will see what was hidden, understand what was twisted, and know what was veiled in manipulation and darkness. This person has been too close, carrying a silent assignment to distract, delay, and dismantle your divine path before it could truly begin. They recognized your light before you did, marked you as a threat, not for what you did, but for who you are. While you were building love, they were crafting sabotage. While you spoke truth, they collected your words to use against you. They watched you closely, mimicking your energy and style, not to celebrate you, but to disarm you. Your intuition warned you, but you gave them the benefit of the doubt. That is your strength, your heart, your kindness, your trust. But now, your kindness must yield to discernment. God says your time is too sacred, your destiny too near, and your light too needed. You cannot carry this shadow into the promise. There are only 2 hours left before a major spiritual transaction occurs in the heavens, a choice that will either propel you forward or delay you once more. That is why Michael stands before you, sword drawn, armor ablaze with holy fire. This cannot wait. This person has smiled in your face while cursing your name. They have sown doubt where you should have been celebrated, using your vulnerabilities against you in private conversations. What you don't know is that they recently made a decision that could have spiritually assassinated your peace, focus, and future if God had not intervened. That is why your spirit could no longer remain silent. Heaven has pulled you to this message because it is your lifeline, your rescue, your exposure. You thought the betrayal was in the past, that the danger was over. But this person never left, they merely shifted their strategy. They stopped attacking you directly and instead infiltrated your life subtly, pretending to support you while carrying a dagger behind their back. But now, the dagger has been disarmed. Angels have stepped between you and the trap. All that remains is your obedience, your agreement, your yes to truth, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it shakes your world, even when it means walking away from someone you once loved. This person has been using your story, watching your life like a thief watches a vault. They don't just want to be like you, they want your blessings, your recognition, your anointing. And because they couldn't obtain it through prayer or purity, they tried to take it through proximity. But now, the light of God is revealing their every move, and your spirit is finally free to speak. It declares, "This is not love. This is not friendship. This is spiritual warfare. The light you carry cannot be covered any longer, not by their shadows, not by their lies, not by the guilt they tried to project onto you. You tried to save them, to help them, to give when they didn't deserve it. You stood beside them when no one else would. And still, they plotted, twisted, and resented you. But God saw it all, and He says, "Enough." He is done watching you carry those who were sent to bring poison into your life. He is done watching your prayers be blocked by snakes in sheep's clothing. He is done watching your joy be drained by spiritual parasites. The 2-hour countdown has already begun, and in this sacred time, heaven is rewriting your next chapter. But you must let go of the illusion. This person carries familiar energy. You've known someone like them before, someone who disguised control as care, who used love as leverage, who turned your openness into an opportunity for manipulation. This pattern ends now. You are not a puppet, you are a chosen vessel of God, and your future requires space, space free from manipulation, free from fake loyalty, free from jealousy disguised as concern. That is why this is so urgent. They are about to attempt something again, a message, a visit, a sudden moment of false concern, all designed to get close again, to reopen the door. But now that you know, you cannot let them back in, not even one more time. Your destiny is magnetic. Heaven is orchestrating miracles. There are blessings with your name on them, waiting at the edge of this exposure. But your environment must be clean. The door must be shut. The chapter must end. Yes, it may hurt. It may feel like loss, but it is actually freedom. God is not taking something from you. He is returning you to yourself, the you before the confusion, the you before the betrayal, the you before you questioned your own intuition. That powerful version of you is still alive, still waiting, and today she is rising. This exposure is not about punishment, it is about protection, truth, and restoring your inner voice, your spiritual authority, your divine discernment. You no longer have to doubt yourself. You no longer have to question what you felt because now the truth is confirmed. This person was not for you, and you were never meant to carry them into the promise. There are doors opening that require both hands. You can no longer hold on to the past with one hand while reaching for the future with the other. This is full release, full surrender, full alignment. That is why this feels intense. That is why the message came so strongly, because God does not whisper when it's time to walk away from danger. He roars, He shakes, He calls, and He has called you. You may cry, that's okay. You may feel overwhelmed, that's expected. But what you must not do is ignore this. Do not push it aside. Do not rationalize their behavior. Do not wait for another confirmation. This is your confirmation. The bells of heaven are ringing. The trumpets have sounded. Archangel Michael says clearly, 2 hours left. The Spirit is speaking. The exposure has begun. The countdown is real. You must act now. God is healing you. Even now, as you read, something supernatural is happening in your body. Pain is being released. Confusion is lifting. Strength is returning. Your spirit is being restored. You are not weak, you are wise. And from this moment on, you will walk in that wisdom. Not everyone will understand why you make the choices you are about to make. That's fine, they weren't given this revelation. You were. This is your private revelation for your public restoration. God says, the woman who once sat at your table will no longer eat from your energy. You are moving into a new season, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and it's not small, quiet, or slow. It's divine, rapid, and sudden. But you must be clear. You must be aligned. You must be free from spiritual weights. So He is cutting this tie now, gently but firmly, lovingly but decisively, because the 2-hour window is sacred. When it closes, the next chapter begins, and you must be ready to walk through the door. God is with you. Archangel Michael is guarding you. Your spirit is alive and loud. This moment is holy. This message is not just a warning, it is a prophecy, an instruction, an awakening. When it is complete, you will feel lighter, clearer, and empowered. You will look back and see this moment as the turning point because it is. You are not alone. Heaven is surrounding you. You are not broken, you are becoming. You are not forgotten, you are favored. You are not weak, you are rising. And the woman who tried to stop that, she is being exposed, removed, and silenced, not by you, but by divine order. There are only 2 hours left. What you do now determines what comes next. Choose truth. Choose clarity. Choose freedom. Choose you. Archangel Michael says, you have 2 hours left. This is not a coincidence. This is not just another message. This is an alarm from heaven ringing directly into your spirit. Something is being revealed now, something your soul has sensed but your mind has avoided. The truth is ready to rise. Your spirit is trembling because it already knows who this person is. You know them well. You trust them. You have let them into the sacred places of your life. But something hidden is rising, something buried deep under masks, lies, and intentions that were never pure. You are about to see the truth. Heaven is pulling back the veil. You are safe. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong. But you must not ignore this message. The timing is exact for a reason. 2 hours is not just a countdown, it's a divine window. If you miss it, you may miss something life-altering. Your angels are not trying to scare you, they are trying to deliver you. Your spirit has been whispering to you in dreams. You've seen signs. You've felt a strange weight in your chest when this person enters the room. That is not paranoia, that is a spiritual warning. Your intuition was never lying. It was heaven trying to reach you through subtle nudges. Now the truth is screaming. Now the truth is urgent. God says you've cried out for answers. You've begged Him to show you what's wrong. You've asked, God, why does something feel off? And now He answers, the truth is hidden no longer. This person, you know them well. Maybe they're in your home, in your circle, walking beside you, pretending to care. Maybe they even say the right things. But I, the Lord, see the heart. And I say to you now, they have been speaking against you behind closed doors. They have plotted multiple times to mislead you, to trap you in confusion, to make you doubt yourself. It was never a mistake how things unfolded, it was strategic. Archangel Michael has been watching them silently, observing, waiting for the command to act. And now the sword is drawn because you are too important, your destiny too big, and what I have planned for you cannot be delayed by deception. This person you know, the one who comes to mind as you read this, they are not who they pretend to be. They are not aligned with my light. They wear your trust like a mask, watching you rise with quiet envy. They cannot celebrate your joy because they secretly hoped you would remain small. But my glory is too strong in you, my favor cannot be hidden. Because you are elevating, everything that is fake around you must now be exposed. That is why your spirit is anxious. That is why your energy has felt drained in their presence. It is not normal exhaustion, it is spiritual warfare. Every time you opened your heart to them, they took notes. Every time you were vulnerable, they stored your words for future use. And now, if not stopped, they would try to block something sacred coming into your life. But I say no more. Now is the moment of revelation. You were not meant to live in the dark. You were not meant to walk blind. I gave you discernment for a reason. I gave you dreams for a purpose. And now, in these next 2 hours, everything that was hidden will begin to unravel. You will see texts. You will feel things differently. You will overhear things. You may even witness something strange and unexplainable. But know this, it is confirmation. Archangel Michael is working. Angels are shifting the atmosphere. The layers of manipulation are being peeled back. The spirit behind the mask is being exposed. You may be tempted to doubt what you feel. That's normal. You've known this person for a long time. Maybe you shared secrets. Maybe they helped you in the past. But helping is not the same as loving. Proximity is not the same as loyalty. Just because someone stood beside you doesn't mean they stood for you. And God says, I see what you cannot see. I see what they say when they walk away from you. I see the conversations you were never meant to hear. I see the intentions they hide behind their smile. You are not crazy. You are not overreacting. You are awakening. I did not allow this person to succeed in hurting you before because my hand was blocking them. But now it is time for you to know. It is time for your mind to catch up with your spirit. You cannot bring everyone into the next season. If you bring this person, they will contaminate the blessing. You must detach with wisdom. You must walk away with discernment. I will give you the grace to do it. You won't need to fight. You won't need to argue. You will simply know. And knowing is enough. This is a spiritual intervention. I am moving things. I am removing people. I am opening your eyes to what your heart didn't want to see because your spirit has been crying out for truth. And I always answer truthfully. This person is not your friend. They were sent to observe you, not honor you. And now I have removed their spiritual covering. They are exposed. They are uncovered. They cannot hide anymore. Archangel Michael says, the next 2 hours are critical. In this window, heaven is fighting for you. Chains are breaking, plots are failing. Every whisper of gossip spoken against you is returning to sender. Every plan crafted in secret is being dismantled. You don't need to retaliate. You don't need revenge. I am your defender. I will repay. I will vindicate, and I will elevate you in front of them all. Do not fear what is being revealed. I only expose what I am ready to heal. I only remove what cannot come with you into the new. I am not taking something from you. I am protecting you from future pain. I am removing a Judas before they can betray you. I am exposing a soul before they can sabotage your crown. And though it may hurt to let go, peace will follow. Rest will return, and clarity will replace confusion. You have not been wrong this whole time. You've been spiritually sensitive. You've been seeing in the spirit without realizing it. And now I confirm what you felt: this person has not wished you well. They have tried to stop your joy. They have been secretly hoping you fail. But I say their time is up. I say the assignment ends now. I say you are covered. You are protected. You are shielded by my light, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. This message is a rescue. It is a love letter from heaven because I love you too much to let you walk blind any longer. I love you too much to watch you give your energy to someone who only drains it. I love you too much to let you keep opening doors to a spirit that only seeks to sabotage. I love you too much to keep silent. So now I speak loud, clear, and bold. You know this person well, but you do not know what they truly carry. And I say to you, it is time to cut the tie. You will not be alone. I will fill the empty spaces with divine friendships. I will surround you with people who celebrate you when you win. I will align you with souls who pray for you in secret, not plot against you. I will rebuild your trust. And most of all, I will protect your calling because you are not ordinary. You are chosen. Your life carries too much purpose. You cannot afford to be surrounded by snakes. You cannot afford to keep allowing smiles that hide swords. Archangel Michael says, remain calm. Remain alert. Let your spirit speak. Let the truth settle. The one who comes to mind as you read this is not random. That name you keep thinking of, that face that flashed across your spirit, that's confirmation. Don't override it. Don't suppress it. This is not fear, this is divine warning. And it is not to bring harm but to bring freedom. You have spent too long second-guessing yourself. You have been too loyal to someone who is not loyal to you. But no more. This is the line. This is the hour. The next 2 hours are not just about them. They are about you stepping into a new level of clarity, shedding the weight that was never yours, rising without apology, and reclaiming your energy, your space, your destiny. This is not punishment, this is protection. You have nothing to fear. Nothing will go wrong. I am God, and I am with you. From the moment you saw this message, heaven began working. From the moment you opened your heart, angels were deployed. This is not imagination, this is real. You will feel a shift in your body. You will feel lighter. Your sleep will improve. Your spirit will quiet. That is what happens when toxic energy is spiritually evicted. That is what happens when heaven cuts off what no longer serves your journey. You didn't lose them, I removed them. And you will soon see it was the greatest act of love I could give you. Now breathe. Let go. Say the name. Release it to me. I will take it. I will handle it. I will replace what was false with what is real. And I will never leave you. You are my beloved, and no attack, emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical, will ever destroy what I have placed inside of you. I am your fortress. I am your light, and you are safe in me. Archangel Michael stands watch now, guarding your name, your heart, your home. Nothing will enter that is not from God. Nothing will touch you that has not passed through my hands. The truth is here. The time is now. 2 hours. Stay alert. Stay prayerful. And remember this, I never expose to harm, I expose to heal, to protect, to free, and to elevate.